What's up, guys? A real Doofus Mcdooface here. Not another VOD from the stream. This is actually me. And this is another episode of Analytical Doof. Because you guys continually ask for learning material. And I continually avoid it and say it's coming. It's coming. So just because I'm still thinking of it, the question of the day is, what learning is most important to you? Is it the splitting? Is it the which mastermind to play? Is it how to pick your role? What is the really important learning thing you want me to teach you? Because I am going to teach at some point. Okay? I'm going to go greed here for this analytical. Alright? It's just an easy analytical POTA. Okay, so let's go through this roll. I know my teammate is Fiesta. This is great. I have POTA, which is something I'm very comfortable with. With POTA, you need something for wave 4. And specifically a cheap unit is best so that you can also place it on 2 or 3 if you get saved on. So for me, POTA and Buzz is great. Impact damage. The tree right now with Tree of Life is amazing. Any Tree of Life stuff is crazy. Specifically Tree of Life gates. We also have Titan for the Aziria. This is beautiful. I need an Arcane tank. And then this one is just up to me. I could go for Howler, which will help me kill the boss on 10. Or I could go for Honeyflower, which will help me on wave 12, 16. For me, I really think I just go Howler. I know that the flower is good, but I'm more comfortable with that. I always put the POTA in the 4 spot. Normally I would have checked, but I took too long talking. I'm going to push here. I'm just going to income king into this guy. There's no need for me to save any longer. I'm going to send the snail, and then I will king up after income. It's also good to communicate with your teammate. So I will say hi. My teammate is Fiesta, and will Fiesta decently next. There's no chance I ever get DT'd here. However, I could easily get a 60 on wave 3. And I know that because he's flower, and he could also go 6 workers. I'm going to save my Mythium and king it. Instead of sending, because it's unlikely I leak him. Okay. I'm still going to push to 5 workers. And because I see this Atom, I will actually push to 6 workers. Because by adding on wave 3, I have no chance of leaking. So the only chance that I get burned is if they go all the way to wave 4. If they go all the way to wave 4, my Fiesta teammate will leak, and I will leak, and that is a mistake. But that is just the risk you take. Right. That is the risk you take, that they starve heavily. So, just in case they come here, I'm going to go for a Pee-wee. I've been doing 1.5. One tile down from POTA, half. 1.5 tiles down, and then I'll put the Buzz right at that 3rd off of the wall, off of the edge. This is my favorite spot, and that will be a consort. They bail me out. This is great. I don't touch any workers because number 1, I'm still pretty pushed, right? I'm still really pushed. And number 2, my teammate is Fiesta. So we're already very weak next. Right? And the POTA's gonna do work here. She always gets the heal off. You cannot leak there. Sadly, we take a little bit of king, but no big deal. And I could save if I wanted to. And I will save. And the reason I'm gonna save is to enable my Fiesta teammate. I will up the consort. I'll go for a Howler in the split. I could have just added 2 buzzes in the split. And that's actually probably the better call. I also probably should have gone with my teammate here. But he does have a chance to resend on 5 with me. Or 6. We get just a snail. And I'm still going to overbuild here. And actually, I will call for wave 6 with my teammate. Because this looks like a very nice 6. Hopefully that guy holds. Holds. I'm right on value. Everything's fine. Gonna drop the Trent here. Might build just inside the circle. POTA still tanks full. We'll save a little bit of gold. I'm thinking about re-rolling for Steed. Sacred Steed would make this game 20 times easier than it should be. Do not get Steed. We could go Disciple Gates. I get a nice size send here. I'm going to push 2 workers. I would love to get a Mimic. Mimic is good into most of the units. Not Violet and not Bounty Hunter. But everything else it's really good into. So you just got to take a risk. My teammate gets the Hermit. I need to up my split here, so I need to hurry up and figure out this roll. I'm going to... I mean, Disciple Gates would be great. But I'm just going to stick with my roll here. I think I'll drop Buzz for Flower, because we were talking about Flower earlier. I think I'm done with it. And we need an even split. If you don't have an even split, bad stuff can happen to your POTA on 6. It's just a DT. I will not push. I will be a chicken again. The Mimic is on the unit I wanted it to be on. It is being targeted, but it will not die. My Mimic got, what, 15 gold? 15 gold. Maybe a little bit more. Get one more for the boys. 21 gold for my Mimic. Okay, I'm severely over, and Eli Haiti is killing it on the power score. So I'm doing good, but he is doing better. And we can actually get kind of greedy and just go for the gate already here. And I want the gate behind the Trent, because remember, the Trent is going to be a Tree of Life. That will be a Tree of Life gate. Now, we're not in a great spot here. They need to make a mistake. They actually do need to make a mistake. I can get the Tree of Life and raising my split by a tile. So I'm just going to income king here. I need 195 and 25. I think I'm going to be off by a little bit, and I'll have to sell a Buzz. Right. Yeah, I've got to sell a Buzz. We're 20 under. Eli Haiti is becoming a real issue. So me under pushing is going to be okay, because my teammate's going to need to push into him at this point. We income king because my teammate is Harbinger. I'm POTA with the gate. Very bad on 8. It's just income. So if we hold, we'll be okay. We do need to push decently here, though. And my POTA needs to be amazing. Looks like I'm going to leak. He's going to leak also. And we are in big trouble. This is an extremely tough game to win at this point. Eli Haiti had a very fun time. They leaked us with just income. Big problem. And now they can just full push for wave 10. So we are in trouble. Ask your teammate if he has any plans how to get out of this one. But it is... Let's try 11. The problem is we don't make it to 11. If they have brain cells, they just send us next and we are dead. And the problem here was that I did not have any good units for 7 and 8. And thinking back, my role did not give me any good options for 7 and 8. But then what we needed to do was not send 6, right? Yes, we got some king on 6, but that allowed them to full push for wave 8. I'm gonna go for the Howler here, but it's simply not going to save me.
Good morning.
We have a lifted split. My teammate would need an amazing hold. He's 240 under. We just die on wave 10. This is an analytical doof that ends quite short. Unless they make a massive mistake. We definitely should have income king tier. He didn't get the doggy out. But sometimes games go bad. And it was... I probably should have sent wave 4, by the way. Instead of saving for 6.
Defeat.
Oof. That was bad, guys. We made many mistakes there. But hey, I'm a man of my word. This is Analytical Doof, so we need to take a look at everything that went wrong. Even though you can be mad, it's very important to look at your losses. So, wave 1 started great. Everything was fine. I would have loved for my Fiesta teammate to leak on wave 1. In doing so, I could have had 5 worker POTA. But, no big deal. It did make my my opponent did overbuild because he saved on him. We both saved on our guys. So this allowed me to easily go 6 workers. But we took some king on 3 that maybe if I was a little bit more overbuilt, I would have covered. So this was kind of bad. I've always got to go to 6 with POTA. Yeah. Teammate did get pretty punished there. And in doing so, that allows Eli Haiti to hold on 4. My guy's just never leaking here. So what we probably should have done is, since I stayed 6 workers, I should have called for wave 5. Instead, Eli Haiti gets to push to 9 workers, gets away with it. And he actually, I think he would have leaked on 5 if I hadn't told Curse to save. I push hard. I get my guy big on 6. We get baby king because he rightfully goes for the antler instead of building for 7. Now we're in an okay spot. Curse pushes really hard. Curse pushes really hard. I don't push at all because I know I'm screwed. And yeah, we leak bad on 8 and the game is pretty much over. Because Eli Haiti's now 12 workers. Doesn't build anything on 7. My guy also did the same. Pushes as many as he can. Me and Curse both have nothing for wave 8. And it's just a walk in the park for them. As I said, we should have income kinged on 10. Because we're always dead. We have absolutely no chance to kill the boss. However, if we do income king 10, we're still in a monster behind spot. So yeah, that was unfortunate. What's up, guys? Doofus back for part 2 of Analytical Doof. That wasn't enough. So you guys get 2 videos for the price of 1. Please make sure to like and comment if you're still watching. So we know what went wrong there. Number 1, I tried to enable my teammate. Yes, I did get king on 6, but it did not help. So probably just gonna income king our way into glory. And we need a better carry roll. Like, yes, we covered him early, but we were not able to cover on 8, and that was bad because I stayed low workers. So I am actually gonna go Fiesta this time and show how Fiesta is done.
Welcome to Nova.
Okay, now I see a little late game. Sorcerer Trinity Archer with APS would be crazy. So I'm thinking late game. I'm really thinking late game here. This is going to be a heavy damage roll. I'll only actually have 2 tanks if I choose this roll. Do you choose this mission? So I'm going to go Adams. Adams Fiesta into infill. We're going to go Adams pretty much only. Adams and Infiltrator and Cheap Chain Fists early. Our teammate has Sky Queen, so we just got to look out for wave 6. Somewhat wave 5. And we're going to go for the God Doomsday, the God Archer with APS. All damage. If you build for Fiesta, your Adams all the way back here, an Atom and then a Proton and a Split. Leaks 1 creep every time. I do have time to check my guy's stuff. This time we're just going to king up, regen. And you do regen just in case you take king damage. I get snailed. Super unfortunate. But it's a baby leak. Alright. It is a baby leak. And what I've been doing. Lately I've been overbuilding on wave 2 with Fiesta. So I think I'm going to continue that. But then again, I could just push. I'm just going to push. I will save this time into the Pota. Just do a second Proton. At least by saving, it'll make sure that my teammate covers on 3. Hopefully. Not allowing the Pota to push. We will not be bailing out the Pota on 3. I will just leak 1, 2, and 3 heavy if I have to. Right. I stay at 6. Hoping to just get the Infiltrator. If my estimated gold can please stay at 98 or close. 90, awesome. My teammate is going here. I don't care. I care about leaking my guy on wave 4. So everything I said about enabling my teammate and not doing that, we're still going to do that. So I need that Atom to tank. So I'm going to put the infill over here. Yes, this is a weird build, but you got to trust me on it. You got to trust me. When you build with Atoms at the start, Fiesta, you do build a little funky. If I wanted, I could go for some shurikens, but I don't feel like it. I should Fiesta to this baby. My teammate should always hold. I'll push 1 worker, because I'm still quite bad next. And we'll just send a Cannoneer. Hoping that this Atom can kill his side. Almost. Not bad. Not. Oh, what the fuck. Bruh. Okay, so we had some whoopsies. I starved my teammate. And it's okay, we're in a fine spot, we're gonna be okay. Gonna go for another Atom over here. Something like this. A full send. Really need to get King now. Not sure what happened there. He did get triple snail. Did he get saved on? Now the Cannoneer is on the Poda, but his split is delicious. I think he leaks a little bit. Does it? Leaks just Cannoneer. And that guy might leak too. So, okay, okay. This could be much worse. This could be much worse. I would like 75. I'm just gonna income. Need to make sure. I was gonna go for Atom left side, Oathbreaker right side, and I absolutely had the perfect amount. See, instead of enabling, fuck that. We did that early. Hopefully we slow down the POTUS. Right, and honestly, it could leak here. Actually, I think I'm gonna full send instead, because if he just keeps this, the POTA tanks everything. That Daphne shouldn't tank anything. 2 brutes here, so I want the boss to go left, everything else go right. Oh yeah, look at that triple split. We're hoping this Atom is godly, and it is. Go right, go right, go right, go right. Oh my goodness, look at that pro Atom. Okay. I should leak only the brute. How are you doing? Yes. Oh my god. Beautiful. And I leaked my guy. And now we're cooking. Now we're cooking. So the baby whoopsie on 3 isn't a big deal. Now we are cooking. This is what we're talking about, right? And this time we said, fuck it. I'm not saving anymore. I'm just going to send so that I can hold best. And it worked out perfectly. Okay, we need an even split here. I mean, we could just accept the Fiesta, but we could actually just accept the Fiesta and shift. And I think, yeah, I think I will shift because I'm a god here. Yeah, this is just a freebie, free push. Actually, I'll push hard and just go for the archer now. Atoms on wave 6 are so good, so this is just a bad play. I don't even Fiesta here, I don't think. Definitely double brooder. So I saved for the second brood after income. Could have sent a snail. Oh well. And now we have workers. And although this build is very block buildy, it's not the prettiest. The power score is prettiest. We are the ones controlling the pace. This guy has 3 pixies. Should leak very bad here. Especially to that mimic. Oh, well, to the triple brooder. Same thing. Okay, they saved, they saved. Okay. Let's see what happens. Looks like 3 brutes are still alive. My 2 brutes are getting through. 3 brutes are getting through. Oh, mama. And then we do the exact same thing that they did to us, and we now go 10 into the Poda and pixies. We just completely control the pace. Hard for me. Okay. And because of that, I now get a Trinity Archer. I get a Trinity Archer, and I am never in any danger of leaking. My teammate is quite under though. With this positioning, the Trinity Archer should tank a little bit too. Show off a little bit to my teammate. There's a world where we could go 9 too. We could just income King 9 or real send 9. Or real sending 9, I could get Millennium. Okay, he got his send. He got the bailout. So we stick to the plan on 10. Unless he wants here. But his guy is going to have no real tankage. He's going to hold or pro league the Cannoneer. And that Cannoneer is cooking. I will go for the Orchid. It's good magic damage here. I want to pull less to the right, or sorry, less to the left. By pulling less to the left, it should allow the Trinity Archer to do way more damage. Because if there's fewer creeps, it kills stuff faster. In addition, I think the Atom has been going forward. So maybe it could also save the Atom. I know my teammate is, well, I mean, he did full push, didn't build. But he received a send, so he would only pro league. Okay. We could go 11 now. I tried to save the Atom, and I did. Oh no.
It is certain.
My teammate. Hold, brother. I siesta a little bit. He does siesta and didn't cover. But it's not that bad. This is all they could do. And I'm hoping to get a Kraken on 11 now. Ah. But they got Baby King. No big deal. It's annoying for sure, but not a big deal. We're chilling. I'd like to get working on some Warg stuff. So let's drop Proton for Warg because we need tanks. I mean, I could get rid of the Archer. Since I'm going to have MPS and go for tankage. It's quite crazy. Let's do that, and then we'll have like a Lioness right there. 75 over. So either a Kraken. I mean, if he's smart, he just sends it to the right. But then if it goes to the right, then is it really that smart? I could also just 4-eyes. Taking overwork because hopefully this is a really, really long wave. A long wave that they will lament for the pain. True. My guy is in the lead, so if that was supposed to be a siege ram, I may have just hurt the game quite badly. But Pets is leaking everything. You get the Hermit, right? Safety mole, same thing. Good enough. Excellent. Might as well go for the 0 gold buff. And I think we just go dig 13 next. I don't think they'll see it coming. Especially if we get like 300 Mythium from this long wave. Could also just be 14. Yeah, I think it's just 14. I know his guy is pretty good there, but it'll be fine. Okay, that 4-eyes gets sniped because somehow it's front. That is very unfortunate. This is the worst case scenario of everything. I really wish my teammate had covered me 9. We do get some overwork value though. Oh no. Oh no. I can tell you exactly what went wrong. We gave them gold on 9 because my teammate did not cover at all. But we will be fine. Hopefully. Yeah, I'm not gonna show the Doomsday. Fuck. Yeah. The 4 eyes going forward is very unfortunate. I think the Azirius should have died there, but happened. But the focus is to not let our emotions control us and to just keep playing hard. We are gonna have more Mythium because of Overwork. Doesn't look like they pushed much. These protons are doing nothing. Oh. Okay, we've got the Doomsday. You're pretty decent here. There's a world where they save next. And they go 16 and we lose. But I don't want to live in that world. Oh shit, that's game, that's game. That is game. Oh, what a bunch of idiots. And that full shift for the Doomsday is everything. I'm gonna push like 2 workers. That's it. That was a bad idea. I don't know why they just did that. Oh, that is just beautiful. Doomsday behind, Doomsday behind. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Wow. They just gave that up. They just gave up the game. And I want to say the full shift for the Doomsday was absolutely spectacular. I want to say that the full shift for the Doomsday was absolutely spectacular. We don't let them receive Ascend on 15. I mean, we just win 16. It's King Ray 16 if they're smart. If they're smart and they don't King up here, it will be King Ray 16. They could try us on 15, but with 74% King and only 2 waves save of Mythium, it's probably not enough, especially if he shifts for a Hades, or gets a Hades. I mean, it's just the easiest 16 in the book. Easiest 16 in the book. Monster mistake on 13. Monster mistake. Especially because they had Sork, right? They had Sork. Okay, I am 290 under. It might be worth to do full shurikens here, just in case. He does get the Hades. But we should always win King Race next. We should always win the King Race next. So it's probably just smarter to just shuriken here. Make sure there's no silly business. 55 gold to shurikens. Yep. We still go. We push really hard here. Yeah, I just destroy the Ghost Knight. Just destroy the Ghost Knight. Should never die. They might get some king, but that is not important. Centaurs and auras. They still got the Doomsday. The Doomsday wins the one-on-one. I don't cover anything, but I cover my own lane. Whoa. Doomsday went for a ride there. Been happening a lot. But we're chilling. 23 is good. Let's not die to the resend. I get that. I get safety mull after income. And we win the game. We're able to go for the Lioness finally. Might even go for another Lioness. The value is very nice. Okay. And that was a beautiful game. The only chance we can lose is if my teammates double Needler into one Arcane unit. It's a bad sin. But I think it's enough damage to where it doesn't matter. And it's just a big enough sin. To where even if they full king, nothing's going to save them. 18 for sure. This guy does pull out Pyros, but he kills them. So it's looking quite good. And they didn't king, they went for the real send. They both leak, they have no AoE. Because I stopped pushing, I will full hold. Damage for life, baby. The two Needlers get through, and they are enough damage to win the game. Spectacular.
Victory.
So, without looking at anything, I can tell you that Wave 9 was a monster whoopsie. 11 probably wasn't the smartest to send real. Oh. Weird. And 13 was a monster mistake by them. But maybe, I mean, if you saw, I placed the Millennium, and then I was like, wait, why don't I just full shift? Why don't I just full shift? And if I placed it, that might have totally changed the game. And that is why full shifting on 12 was so instrumental. I was like, wait, we're terrible next. They might just send. And they did, and they gifted us the game. Gift wrapped on a platter. That honestly, on 11, they were in the lead. Right? Right? We gave it to them 43%. They had a 57% chance to win. We had a 43, and they just gift wrapped it to us on 13. It says it's only even, but Mythium is enough, right? I mean, look at that graph. So let's go right back through this. Fine Fiesta. I really should have stuck to my new play where I don't Fiesta on 2, because then my teammate wouldn't have gotten shredded on 3. Yeah, see, he stayed 4 and then he pushed 5. He shouldn't have done that since it's 2 really long waves. And you're getting sent by a POTA who can go 5 or 6 workers. But that's okay. We took Baby King. Unlucky. We do get them Baby on 4, so a little bit of kickback. I get the God Fiesta on 5 and leak him, knowing that he's going to full push. So this was excellent. We easy hold. I should have just pushed the additional worker, but I was shifting for the Doomsday just in case. Just in case. Hey, my dogs are playing with the ball. That's awesome. They're actually playing with the ball. Sorry. We get them big on 7. This guy's got pixies everywhere, right? And honestly, after this guy drops the second archer, we should have gone 9. Right? Even though he receives a send, he full push, didn't build. I guess I needed to ping, hey, I didn't get sent. Please build an extra warg or something. Could have had better communication there. Because if he holds on 9, the game's just over. Right? If he holds, he doesn't have to cover me. If he just holds. But no big deal. Could we have gone 10? Yeah, but this guy would have held. The Siege Ram. Oh. Huh. Honestly, I'm surprised the Siege Ram doesn't get targeted here on 11. Honestly, I kind of want to see both of these sends. And I wonder if Siege Ram would have been better for me, because I think Siege Ram would have gotten targeted. Alright, well, we're trying to improve. Okay, Siege Ram, Safety Mole, DT. And he had Sorg on the Trinity Archer. I'm actually quite confused by that one, because I saw the Siege Ram just went on a run. Siege Ram just said, "Hey, I'm gonna have a fun time," but he put a seedling in the middle. He put a seedling in the middle.
Welcome.
I feel like that was
Nova.
that's a monster mistake. I know he sent more stuff with the Siege Ram, but I need to see this one from my own eyes.
On your mark.
It's also why I would have liked Hermit better. But no big deal. Maybe it was the DT that ruins it. Okay. What happened in game? Let's see how it changes the outcome though. Maybe it doesn't change the outcome much. Maybe it doesn't even leak. So it is about, it's a similar outcome. Right. It's a very similar outcome. So no big deal. We'll like some consistency. But he was lane 4. Some people say lane 4 has weird stuff happening. Should I have sent Seadram into mine? Maybe. Maybe. Because I thought about the Seadram, and then last second I changed it, right? Last second I changed it. And that might have been a bad idea.
Speak, mortal.
But if I could have had the 4 eyes like not go forward. Yeah, because the Azeria is only tanking a little bit here. This one will be interesting. I don't think that 4 eyes gets sniped. But the gates are doing great. Yeah, I think he's just a god there. He's just a god there. But just in case that it was my send. Let's see. Yeah, because they get the gold on 9. We should have just incomed here, to be honest. Got that. So I was going to go Seadram. Yeah, Seadram safety mole. Just commit to it. See if he kills this Azeria. Would the Azeria have died, or does it pro tank? It does die. Okay. So, yeah, should have just stuck to it. I originally want to send Kraken, and we learned. So my send on 11 was garbage. Terrible send on 11 going 4 eyes. Absolutely terrible knowing he had the gate. My bad. We still won thanks to their mistake on 13. But my 11 send was just as bad as the wave 9 non-hold from my teammate. Yeah, so we hold that easily. They think, oh, we got him. They did get my teammate, but not me. I'm God. And then we only pushed 2. We both probably shouldn't have pushed 2, maybe 1. He bro leaks. He needed to put a seedling to the right in case they sent Kraken. All good. I go for the shurikens very smartly. I hold mine, and then my Doomsday flies forward, killing itself mid lane. Easy hold 16. I hold again. He pro leaks just for the cinema, and we win the game. So, I hope you guys enjoyed 2 bouts of Analytical Doof, and hopefully this counts as some type of learning material. See you guys next time.